Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you everything that you need to know about notation. So this goes from the 2x2 to the 3x3 and all the way to the 7x7 and also the Pyraminx. And I won't be doing the clock, square one and cube and the other puzzles. So let's start off with the basic moves on the 2x2. U is our first one. So we turn the top clockwise, okay? So U stands for up. So turn the top clockwise is a right finger flick. It's a right finger flick. So now if we add an apostrophe to the end to make U prime, is what they call it in notation, then you finger flick with the left finger, which means that it goes anti-clockwise. Our next one is going to be D, standing for down. So in this one, because it's opposite, the left finger flick is D and the right finger flick is D prime. So D is left, D prime is right. And all of those are finger flicks. Now we'll go for R and L. So R means to turn the right clockwise, which means the one right, and if it is not that clear, then right going so that the color on the top going towards the back, R. And R prime is the opposite, so anti-clockwise. So if it's U, so if it's on the top, then R prime. Now for L, it's again the complete opposite, so L prime, L prime. And lastly, for the front and the back. So the front and the back is F and B. R and L is right and left. So for F, it turns like this. So F. So this is clockwise, F. And F prime, just the same way, is anti-clockwise. So the opposite of F. And again, so B is going to be the opposite. So if F turns like this, clockwise, then B turns like this, clockwise. And B prime is, so B is the same as F prime if you're doing a cube rotation on the 2x2. And B prime is the same as F, because when you do B prime, then F, it does a cube rotation. So that is what it is for the 2x2. So this is also widely used on the 3x3. R, L, F, B, U, and D. Now for the 3x3 we have some other notations like M, S, and E. And also if you add a 2 to the end of the letter, it makes R2, so R2, L2. Okay, now, so what is M, S, and E? So M is the middle layer, so this slice. Now where my finger is going on. So M is when you push with your bottom finger, you go M. And M prime is with a flick. So how it works for these slice moves is, if you do L, because the letter M is closer to the letter L in the alphabet than the letter R, M, it follows L. So L, M. So then M prime is the opposite. So L prime, it goes like this. M prime, it goes like this. Then S, it follows F as it is closer to the letter F in the alphabet. So F, like how I just explained. F, like how I just explained. S, it goes in the same direction as F. So M goes in the same direction as L. S goes in the same direction as F. So S, the same direction as F. S prime, the same direction as F prime. M prime, the same direction as L prime. M, the same direction as L. Now what is E? E, it follows D. So I'm gonna turn my cube like this. E it follows the same direction as D. So E. Okay, so if this is E, then E prime, it goes and follows D prime. So D prime, E prime, D prime, E prime. Okay, now so on the 4x4 and 3x3, we have something called wide moves, which means to turn 2 layers at once. So if you're doing a wide R, that means to turn the right side and the M layer at the same time. So wide R is written with the R lowercase instead of the uppercase way. So R prime, L prime. So you turn the slice layer, so the slice move with the normal move. So R and M prime equals wide R. So this applies to D, U, L, B, and all of the other moves. Now, okay, so now what about a 4x4 or a 5x5? In this, because it has 4 pieces, this turn, which is like a 2x2 turn, is known as R wide, not a lowercase r. It's R wide, which means R and then W, which means to turn 2 layers, just like in the 3x3. Now if I go on to my 5x5, you can do 3 R wide. So if you're turning 2 layers, R wide, 3 layers, 3 R wide, and for the 6x6 and 7x7 you have 4 R wide, and for the 7x7 you have 5 R wide. Then you have on the 4x4, I know this, but you have 2R2, which it's 2R2 means the layer on the left of R. So 2R2 is, so if this is the R side, this is 2R2, the one directly next to R. And if this is the left side, then the one directly next to the left side is 2L2. So 2R2, and this is also used for algorithms. Okay, and that is every one of the notations for these type of cubes. Now what is the Pyraminx notation? It uses only 4 of the letters which I mentioned: U, R, L, and B. So U is again clockwise. So just like how the 3x3 is, the top clockwise, but it's not only the tips, it's the whole top part which can be done clockwise. And then again U prime is anti-clockwise. Then R clockwise, just like in the 3x3, R clockwise, and R prime, which is anti-clockwise. Then L clockwise, and just like how it is the opposite of what we do for R. So R and L are opposite. L and L prime, which is the opposite of L. And finally, for the last one, it's B. So it turns the same way as a 3x3 B. And of course the opposite is B prime. So if I do B, which is clockwise, and B, which is clockwise here, the same way B prime, and the same way on the 3x3. Now for this, the tops, the tips, you use it in the lowercase version. So this is lowercase r if you turn only the tips, and it turns the same way as these other layers. So R turns the same way as normal R. L, which is this, turns the same way as normal L. R prime turns the same way as normal R prime, and it goes like that. So U prime, U prime, and that is how you do with the tips. And because in the Pyraminx you have to do 3 to get it back to normal, R2 is different and R prime 2 is different. like this is R2, R2, and this is R prime 2. And that is it for all of the notation. And thank you for watching this video of me explaining the notation. Thank you, and bye bye everyone.